these are projects that we were instrumental in making sure that the world got a chance to hear it.
Yeah.
We recognized this man talent for early on. And when he came up to the show the first time, and he did something that just kind of changed the game, changed his life, and changed the life of others who inspired to be just like him. He's gone on to do so much, have so much success. He, too, was one of the co-stars on the Empire, ladies and gentlemen. He, too, well, I wasn't on the land, but was in the land, ladies and gentlemen. He, too, caught the attention of some of the greatest, arguably one of the greatest, the one and only Nasty Nas. You know him as Nas. And since gone on to sign a deal with Mass Appeal Records, formerly known as Ezri, now known as Ezri. Welcome him to the show. And if you don't remember, take a listen to this.
Yeah. Hey. My man Sway said he gonna put me to the test. One beat later, you could put me.
Like Tank God, we met him. He was just going to college, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah, it's crazy because I had to drop classes to even do that. So the first line that I said, when I was like, I'm skipping classes to be on this, was a real line.
Yeah.
Because I really had to drop a class that didn't want to let me reschedule my midterm to come do it. So I just had to, I was like,
Hater.
Yeah. Well, we see how that turned out.
Are you in college now? Or?
Nah, man, I actually stopped going after that. It's also his fault.
It's my fault, man. I'm sorry, man. Well, the dude, look, that verse, man, it's gotten over 7. Where's it at? What's the count on it? You know?
It's like 3 million on YouTube.
Three
Facebook
million?
with the crazies. I didn't know the power of Facebook, yo.
Yeah.
Like the sharing and all of that stuff, yo.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. I got like 8 million on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook's still king.
He got 3 million when people with no name or hadn't proven themselves yet weren't getting 3 million for verses like that.
Sheesh.
That was years ago. Went on to work on the Empire. How did they find you, and how did you adjust to that? You wasn't an actor.
Yeah, so the director of the movie The Land actually saw the Sway freestyle that I did. And he was just like, yo, if this kid can like transfer this charisma into like acting, he would fit this perfect role that I wrote. And so he reached out to me because he was from Cleveland and the project was based in Cleveland. And I was kind of ignoring him at first because I just wasn't really trying to do any acting yet, at least. But, they were very persistent, and I auditioned, got the role, and Nas executive produced that film. And so that's how I even met Nas in the first place. But from that, I met an agent, you know what I'm saying, and he'd just be sending me, different auditions to do here and there, and one of them happened to be Empire. And when he sent the audition, when he sent like the script that I had to read, the little the sides I had to read, the character's name was Ezri. And so we was like, yo, what's like the story behind this? And they were just like, yeah, we basically like saw the Sway freestyle, we watched the Sway interview.
That sounds like
And we
royalty.
basically like wrote a character based around you. So the character, his name is Zaya. He's a 16-year-old kid that wants to sign to Empire and to Lucius. And Cookie wants him to go to college because he's like a smart kid. So the role was kind of written about me and for me, but I auditioned and got it, and that's how that happened. Yeah.
Wow. What the hell? I just got a chill from that, Tank guy. Oh, my God. Oh, let that breathe for a second. So you haven't had a chance to put out a whole lot of music since then because you was focused on that side of it?
Yeah, I was doing that stuff. I was still working on music, but, negotiating, talking to different people, and just meeting and definitely delving into just a different form of entertainment, like just meeting agents and people in the acting world and, focusing on different projects of that nature.
Okay. So have you been around Nas and Nicki?
Yes.
I didn't even expect you to answer
Nas,
that.
man.
The Mass Appeal, shout out to Mass Appeal, man. They have an excellent studio, and we working. I was just in there last night. We were working on a compilation. I don't know if I'm even supposed to drop that bomb, but it's gonna be fire. Nas is definitely all up and through that thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that joint, so it's exciting.
Let me ask you this: you're with one of the illest writers that hip hop has ever seen, is Nas. He don't pretend like he's rapping off the dome or none of that. He's a writer. Has he come to session? Have y'all sat down and discussed processes? Like, how do y'all approach music, songs, verses? What has he given you? Like,
just from experiencing, just being around him, I can tell he likes to definitely, take his time writing what he's writing about. And he wants to make sure everything he says kind of hits home based on, you know, the content matter of the song. But also from what I've noticed, he kind of likes to be alone when he writes, or maybe like one other person, just him and the engineer in the studio. But me, myself, my process is different. Sometimes I freestyle, sometimes I write. Like, it depends on, you know, just how I'm feeling. So it always switches up. But other than that, like, he just, you know, definitely makes me comfortable in my ability to write, because, you know, a lot of people, it's weird. Some people will say, like, writing is not, I don't know, you know, some people prefer freestyling, I guess, or, like, they feel like that's, you know, necessary. But I feel like, you know, they're both kind of equally necessary and important. So he just instilled that comfort within me to just.
Okay, yeah, you got to find your own way to get there.
Just
Step up to the mic.
Yeah.
What made you change your name from Ezri to Ezri?
Really just because I changed my name from Ezri to Ezzy. You know what I'm saying? I was born with the name Ezri. And so for some reason, you know, just when you first started out as a rapper, you feel the need to have a stage name. But then as I just kept progressing, I was like, there's no need for this. Like, I'm being completely transparent in my music. And on top of that, you know, it kind of just coincides with me as an actor. I'm Ezri Walker. And so it just kind of brings everything full circle using my real name.
Okay. Be Right Back is the EP is out on the 27th.
Yes, it's available for pre-order as of yesterday, so go get that yesterday.
Okay.
Video drop, BRB, Be Right Back video. Billboard premiered that. Shout out to Billboard. Go check that out. It's a great video, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
Be Right Back, what does that mean?
Be Right Back. It's okay, so it has a few different little meanings. So it's the name of the project. And it relates to the project in a different way that it relates to the video. It's kind of a lot to explain, but it's just a simple, like, be right back. It's like I'm going off, like, it's like a message to wherever I'm leaving, you know what I'm saying? It's like an evolution type, a theory like evolution, as far as, like, you're always evolving, you know, to new levels. So it's like, for the people that are here, I'm going to go, you know what I'm saying, make myself better and do better for myself, but I'm going to be right back to teach y'all how to do the same things I'm doing, or, like, you know what I'm saying? But it can relate to, like, it can relate to all walks of life, not just people in the hood, but, you know, people anywhere, you know.
Ezri is here. You got a new social media now?
Yeah, everything Ezri. So it used to be everything Ezzy, E-Z-Z-Y, but now just everything Ezri, everything E-Z-R-I.
Everything EZRI.
.com too. Go check out the website. You know what I mean? You got the video on there, yo.
We gonna do this now, man. Be Right Back. Ezri EP out on the 27th. You can pre-order right now.
Go grab that.
Let's get it. Come on, man. Now he's one of ours. Have the beat. I'm claiming him.
No, you got to.
He's part of this Sway in the Morning, Sirius XM, Shade 45, Real Music.
Collective.
He's a part of that collective, that nation. Ezri. Protect him, support him, pre-order that project. We got a lot of people that listen to this show from around the world. Our next guest may not realize this, but Ezri knows. On at least 5 different continents, they tuning into us. We're still working on Antarctica. It's 1 or 2 people that listens to us in Antarctica.
Oh, word.
You know,
That's
so
crazy.
people have watched your growth and your development. And when you could be a part of somebody's career and journey, when you win, we all win. So thank you for winning, brother.
Guys.
I like the feeling of
Thank
victory.
you guys for the help.
Oh, no problem. Speaking of the feeling of victory, man, I met this young man a few weeks back, and we were hosting the Freestyle 50 Challenge with Verizon, and the good people over at 300 Entertainment, Kevin Lyles, put that together, who's partners with JoJo. You know, I know Tank Guy. I act like I don't. I pretend like I don't know a lot of shit I do know.
Hey.
And I met this young man, and he got in a battle, and immediately I thought there was 30,000 people who tried to become finalists to come to L.A. and battle it out for $10,000, opportunity to work with London on the track, get a singles deal with 300 Entertainment, and they had to come off the top of the head in this freestyle challenge. And, you know, God bless them, you know, but it's hard to do that in front of a group of individuals. I don't care how much you practice. When those lights come on, it could all go down. If you just miss, if you just get if you get like mental block for one moment, it's hard to catch up when you're in front of a crowd. This dude dazzled us with his skills, almost made it to the finals, and that mental block happened, and he wasn't able to dazzle the crowd. But he's not defined by that moment. That moment makes you stronger.
It's only a lesson.
It's only a lesson.
It's only a lesson.
It's a learnable moment.
Absolutely.
It's a lesson. He's here with us today, the one and only Joe Waters, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Waters.
Resilient black man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotta be. Ain't no other choice.
Ain't no other choice.
Nah, sweet.
He put out a mixtape called Bar Game. Mm-hmm. Anybody who put out a mixtape called Bar Game, you must be nice.
I mean, me and my brother Jonah, we did a little mixtape together. For a long time, I had stopped rapping. My wife, my beautiful wife, who is here right now, 11 years. I love her.
Man, hold up. Let that breathe.
You said 11?
Let that breathe.
My wife and I, we have a 9-year-old son, and he had epilepsy, and he was having seizures. He was in the hospital every week, and for a minute, I was at that point where I was like Ezri. I was at that point where it was like, yo, the goal was to get on. And it got to a point where it was like, hey, get on or pay these insurance bills. So I had to put the mic down for a second just to take care of my little man. And for years we struggled with that. And in the midst of that, when I decided to pick that mic back up, my faith changed. So I got to a point where God was the ruler of my life. God controlled everything. God got me out of that situation. So when it came time to pick that mic back up, I had started to see in hip-hop there was this box. I love Lecrae. I love the whole Reach team, and I was seeing that they were breaking that box.
Yeah.
And I was saying, you know what? I can be, I don't want to say dope, but I can come out and be me. I can live my truth, and I don't got to compromise for it. So I put my video out, and the first words I said was, I'm a Christian. I got on that stage, and even though I was freestyling, the first words I said was, I'm a Christian, because I feel like you can be dope. You don't have to compromise. I can stand right beside Ezri. I can stand in the same room with anybody and just live my truth. And I ain't got to... if everybody could talk about what kind of drugs they pushing, how come I can't talk about the truth of Jesus Christ?
You better.
Did you call Ezri a heathen?
What happened?
Did you call Ezri a heathen? You said you could stand next to Ezri.
Damn, Ezri.
Nah.
You Lucifer's son.
Damn, Trey.
I'm just kidding.
He's a hyena. He's a hyena.
How did you enter? So you quit rap to take care of your son?
I mean, I was pushing mixtapes, and I could be very honest with you, Sway, standing out there and selling 20 mixtapes a day that wasn't paying the insurance bill.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just had to get my grown man on. So as much as, I always laughed at people. I was that Jadakiss line where you never was a thug, you was a work. Like I was like, oh, I got to be the working guy now. So
Where did you work?
I had to work at there's a local cable company out there called Bright House, and then I quit them and I started working at T-Mobile. And I ain't even gonna front. Like I said on the Verizon challenge, Verizon networked me the best because I'm standing here with you.
That shit's a game. Thank God. Like, wow. What the hell is going on right now?
You gotta tell those stories, and you gotta give that testimony, because there's a lot of people. They may not be going through the exact same thing, but they have that feeling, or they up against that wall. So you have to share that testimony to encourage somebody else and pour into their spirit. So salute to you, and continue blessings to you and your family.
Joe Waters is his name.
Joe, talk about the power and partnership, because a lot of times it feels like rappers will look at a relationship and say, no, this is a detriment. This isn't for my betterment. It's extra weight on my shoulders that's going to make this journey longer. How has marriage really poured into your creativity?
So if I'm being very honest, life is about balance. You could be the greatest hip-hop star out there and be, oh my gosh, the saddest person in life because you don't have balance. If I don't have my queen next to me, I don't have my balance. So the only way I can freestyle, the only way I can get on that stage, the only way I can actually write something or sit in the studio is because if I text my wife and say, honey, I'll be home soon, like everything is about balance. I got to shut it down sometimes, and I'm not going to say bootleg, but we got to watch a movie together sometimes. We got to Netflix. We got to Netflix and chill and just really connect with each other. So a lot of times we talk about doing a lot of stuff off the dome, but you got to invest into that. So reading books and sitting down with my wife, and we can have our own book club. We can have our own time to just talk, chop, and when it comes to the bar, she leaves me to do my thing.
Yes.
But if there's no balance, nothing works. Nothing works, period.
She must be mean in that kitchen, too. Damn, man. You seem like you giving her so much props. You shouldn't have to cook dinner for a week, bro.
You know what it is? It's those Heather B recipes. I'm trying to get a few of those.
Yo.
It's those happy hour recipes that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to
That's
get.
what's up.
That mac and cheese.
So this is Joe Waters. Give out your social media real quick.
On everything, it is Joe Waters MC. That is JoeWaters MC.
You got
everything.
a song called "Let Me In."
Indeed.
What is that? Is that self-explanatory?
So when I walked out of the Freestyle 50 challenge, big ups to my man YK Soup. I love that boy.
Yeah.
But when I walked out that challenge, I just said I was not going to hold my head. I got to a point where I walked off the stage and everybody said, "Joe, you won the competition." It's just, yo, you won. And I had a little brain cramp at the end because I was trying to stay true to the competition. And when I walked out, I had kept my head high, and I went home, and the first thing I did was, it was literally the first beat that was played. I said, let me just write about it, because somebody can find a moment in my moment of, we're not taking a loss. We're gonna get up, we're gonna find a way to kick that door down and find a way to get back in. So instead of quitting on it,
Let me in.
Let me in.
Joe Waters, Sway in the Morning, Shade 45. We got Fire Bars up next. Thank God we'll be on the beach. Ezri's here, Joe Waters here.
Yeah.
The Valley of the Hyenas. Joe Waters, Sway in the Morning, Shade 45.
We agree.
Sometimes you can will things to happen.
Indeed.
You said let me in, and look where you ended up.
Oh, shit.
You officially in, homie.
Trying to kick in the door.
Give yourself a round of applause. Give out that social media again.
It's Joe Waters MC. JoeWaters MC.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, which brings us back to the matter at hand.
The hungriest MCs.
I got an appetite, big one.
The hottest producers.
You need a producer. Make me a producer.
It's time for our Friday Fire Cypher.
It's Friday.
On Sway in the Morning.
My favorite part of doing this show is what we're about to do right now. You can't train for this, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope.
You either got it or you don't.
Right.
Your homie can't vouch for you in this ring. Your crew can't stand for you in this ring. Doesn't matter how big your chain are. I went grammatically incorrect to get that off. Don't matter what sneakers you have. It really doesn't matter. That was an incomplete sentence.
It's all good, sir.
All that matters is if you got bars.
Bars.
If you got bars.
Bars.
Welcome to the Valley of the Hyenas. Thank God. Drop that first beat on him, Joe Waters.
Let's go.
You new to this.
I'm good at
Ezri paid his dues. You first to rock.
Time for me
Wait a minute.
Woo.
Wow.
Appreciate you.
Oh yeah, homie.
Thank God on the beat.
That shit mean.
Yeah. Check. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. Wait, my words are weapons. Philippians 4, verse 4. If you add 9 more, that's what a boy shows strength. With a cross I carry to exercise faith. No Jim. Jay knows him. His light is what I love. And he birthed me in that water like a midwife in the tub. It's the boy. I'm in that Christ Forever club. Join now, and forever get his love. Subscribe to the blood. It's an application of heart homes. Download this truth. You couldn't do it on your smartphones. See, my ear for music was all wrong. If it ain't about a king, then it ain't about a thing. Sway, let me get into something.
Okay.
I'm only here to mute the curse of these whack rappers like a censor button. I gotta get it. I don't give them more of me, and I just follow after God like Jim Carrey did Morgan Freeman. See, I'm Django, riding with a king with a weapon to kill. Who made us slaves and make us free men? Thought he was dead on the tree, but like Mike with 4-5, came back to win it all after 3. I hide in him when the devil's looking for me. I just bind him in belief, then I bind him beyond his reach. Y'all think y'all wavy, I'm just a guy at the beach, letting the sun shine with waters under my feet. Take you to church, it's praise and worship on the beat. I'm a servant who be serving till my purpose is complete. Not perfect, I agree, but with the hell that I done been through, the paradise of Jesus Christ is for me. I live my truth, there's nothing hard about it. With so much substance and style, Tracy G could write a blog about it. I spit the truth forever. I'm a fanatic for the movement of the cross, and that's regardless if the group's together. Rated for the loss before Indiana Jones. An urban D-boy who found God and left the block alone, but left the rock alone. Not really. I used to serve the rock and I still serve the rock, but a different product that I offer on my post. It's more potent, it's more pure. I'm calling it hope. In that thought, what I'm spitting is dope, and you can meet the connect. Try it, see the effects, cause it's the flavor of his favor that you choose when you haul Jesus in heart to make new moves. Never seen his truth lose, which is why we take the church outside. Like I need volunteers to move pews. Sorry haters, you lose. You'll never win. You can't make a home here. It's settled in. Compromise knocks at your heart, but I don't let it in. I treat it like a place I haven't traveled, I never been. But I do bow to the Father. He took me from the grave. Him one, deaf, nada. Can't rest, Too many people hurting. And I'm an example of God's healing working. He saved me on my worst day. So I'm living in his presence like puppies that kids don't know they're getting on their birthday. I put Jesus in first place. It's no racing. He's just amazing. If it's real, I gotta let it be. I'm only here. I'm cooking since I got here. I just need Heather B to give me a recipe.
You gonna do that, AC?
Joe Waters.
Wow.
Say the name, Joe Waters.
Love.
Next to Rock.
Let's kill it, baby.
New beat, new MC. Same producer, Tank Guy. Ezri, next to Rock.
Okay.
Sway in the morning.
Yeah.
Shave 05.
Is this the drop right here?
Yeah.
Right here? Alright, check. Why they smile in front of me? Just to go in front of me. They wanna be my enemy, cause secretly they enemy. These niggas acting kinda sweet. They get upset, they run and tweet. These niggas running in the streets. I'm tryna run in the street. Yeah, Anishi to Ricardo Tishi. I never thought it'd be this easy. Now I'm resting with the peace in case they tryna rest in peace me. Heart cold, I'm anemic. 1-1 be the team, yeah. We throw it up, we bulimic. I bet that you ain't never seen the bottom of the totem pole. Why the fuck you think we toting poles? Niggas know we got like some soaking clothes. My flow get deep, it's like some soaking clothes. Niggas know Lil Ezri got an overdose. My flow like coke, just take a hit of dough. These niggas know I got the antidote.
Let it breathe, let it breathe, let it breathe.
Yeah. Hey, I can come back in though.
Come back in.
Yeah.
Get him.
I've been
Thank God on the beat.
weekend, freaking. I've been tweaking, cause I know these niggas creeping. Tweaking, cause I know these niggas creeping. I've been tweaking, cause I know these niggas creeping. Yeah. Say, I've been tweaking, cause I know these niggas creeping. As of lately, I've been thinking I should see the preacher every weekend. I'd rather go to grandma church before I let this hammer burst. You say you tryna take a pic? I need to see the camera first. My OG homie used to play with powder, now that nigga eating all fashion. Headed northwest, tryna push yay in a brand new car dashing. We had to work for everything we got. You got on Lauren, I got on Laurent. I'm fresh to death, I feel like I'm a saint. I guess I gotta give it up to God.
Ezri.
Throw a little bit of the Christian in there.
Slick.
Ezri.
Slick.
Let me tell you what's going on.
Tell us.
Thank God, this dude right here, he's like a magician or a hypnotist.
Yo, man.
When you get into that side, that beat, man,
Yo.
you floating in space right now.
Beats is
man.
fire, though.
Beats
Beats is fire.
We're
I'm
not
about to
done.
do a drop for Tank God.
You got to do him right now. Let's acapella.
Tank God. Before the beat come on, you know.
Tank God.
Wait, give it acapella. Hold on. Nobody say nothing. Okay, we're gonna send this to you. Use this shit. Watch this.
Tank God.
Wait, somebody laughed in the end. Edit that part out. No, all right, good. There you go, dog. You good, man. Yeah. Oh, I can't
Run with that.
Wait, hold up. Let's do it again. I'm gonna undercut it. Go ahead.
Tank
God.
Gotta come from the stomach.
Okay,
Come
my
on,
bad.
God.
But count me in, and then you go with Tank. All right, 3, 2, 1. Tank.
God.
No. But you want us to do it together. I'm gonna go underneath it. You, yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Tank God.
Ooh, shit.
Sound like some.
What you need?
Oh, wait, I got y'all. Just give me an idea.
What?
Thank God.
Yo.
Run with that
Thank God.
That
fire.
We expect to hear that
you
on
know
the
what's
next
funny?
record, bro.
You know what's funny? Someone did that like a couple months ago. I was like, yo, that's so fire.
Oh, dang.
But I didn't. No one recorded it. But like,
Yeah, that'd be fire.
We're gonna
shit
send
fire.
that. I don't like how Ezri just took our
I had to.
No,
I was
it's
like,
all
hold on, you
good.
see
It's
that?
a
He
brain
was
storm.
playing. He was
It's-
playing. He was
it's
playing. That's what it
inspiration.
was.
All right, cool, man.
Inspiration.
What are you doing over here, man? All right,
Sensitive.
let's get into that second round. 16 bars apiece, and we'll count you in if you don't know how to count bars, Joe Waters. All right, yo, thank God, drop a beat on him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, I like it. Check. Don't ever play yourself thinking that you're a god, cause I guarantee you that I know a purer God. None of us could sit above but only serve a God and live a selfie of Jesus, the type of life that mirrors God. I bring this message to the street like a guild sign. Uncharted waters searching for treasure that we will find. Cause in real time, people have died and they still died. Hoping for hope, so we serve them like parents when it's mealtime. I'm from the street where they come strapped. His mercy is uncapped. It's the words of weapon every time I bust back. Never been no game, bruh. I'm on point with that aim, bruh. You talking gun, I'm talking word, man. It's all the same when it bang, bruh. John 3:16, bruh. Pop, pop, you slain, bruh. If you read the scripture and believe the scripture, then you revived and raised up. Ha. On this life I bow, gave up. Jesus called, alarm clock, wake up.
I say, pathway to the pinnacle, looking cynical. The game ain't as nice as they make it seem in them interviews, but I gotta get it though, homie. What you gon' get into, nigga? I'm on my way, and the space is minimal. Into the light I arise, out the darkness I come. Follow me, I show you them project apartments I'm from. Daddy ain't here to play catch with us, but niggas could catch cases. Mad racist, this damn nation's a plantation. Dang, ain't it a shame? Popo off with the chain, but in my hood they quick to let the fofo off with a bang. Off with his head, off with the bread, and off with the fame, and off a lot of niggas off in the change. That's how the game goes. Never changed, I even got on the same clothes. Mentally slaves, I'm starting to see the chain goes. Fighting for freedom, but people they never believe us. So put yourself in my sneakers and let me know how your day goes.
Yeah. Hold up, man. We got Shadow on the line from Richmond, Virginia. Shadow, what up?
Shadow boxing.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Hey, shout out to everybody. Hey, I just want to say, man, I was feeling that line, man, heading northwest, pushing gay.
In a new car, yeah, you know.
Yeah,
shout
I was feeling
out
that.
to the West family. Shout out to the Kardashian family. You know.
What's up, man?
Appreciate that, bro.
Man. And like that, man. Make sure you support, but hey, support this project, Shadow. You could pre-order it right now.
Yes, sir. Everything Ezri.com, everything EZRI.com. It also will be available on all platforms come the 27th. Check out the video.
Sure.
I just dropped the video yesterday,
back.
so go check that out. It's on Billboard, everything Ezri.com.
All right, thanks for your call. Patrick in Boston, what up?
Yo, patty cakes.
Patrick in Boston, what up? Patrick in Boston, you there? All right, Patrick in Boston.
If you'd like to make a call, hang up and try again. Damn. If you need help,
Oh, man, hold on, man.
dial your operator.
Okay, well, we know what happened with Patrick. Shit.
Have a good
He
weekend.
ran out of jail. Man.
David in Oregon, let's take him to the West Coast.
What up, Dave?
What
Yo.
up?
What up? What up? How
Yo.
you guys doing?
How you doing, bro?
What up, baby?
Can you hear me?
Feeling
Hey,
good.
man, what you want to say, David?
Yeah. No, I just want to say that what you're doing, man, Joe. You're positive, and I like that. Like I was telling the other one that just going through tough times in life, and it's good to see that other people are using that foundation and that rock of God to get through those tough times. Because when you get to that point, that's the only thing that'll get you out.
True.
And I was telling her I dealing with my own stuff and all this, and my mom tried to hurt herself earlier this week, and I easily could have turned my back on God, but nah. There's reasons for everything, and I just keep my faith. And I just say, what you're doing, man, you're doing it, brother.
Appreciate
you're doing
you,
it.
man.
So,
And man, I hope your mom is okay too, David.
Yeah,
I appreciate
she
you
is.
sharing that with us. Okay, that's good to know, man. You and your mom are citizens.
Sway in the morning, homie.
All right.
Stay prayed up.
Let's do one more round. Y'all got one more round?
One more round.
Y'all got one more round? Hey, Ezri, you go first this time, all right?
All right, let me hear this beat.
Okay, yeah, man.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank you, Tank.
Thank God. Thank God.
Woo!
Sway in the morning, shade 4-5.
I say, I'm a young nigga, yeah. In the jacks with the intellect, all my niggas, yeah. In the trap, I ain't into that. Niggas thinking, they the catch, I'm a intercept. Niggas speaking, indirect on the internet. If you see me, better give respect when we intersect. Niggas biting like a dentist, cause my flow on winter fresh. Conversations with gorillas, nigga. You a pillow pet, Dr. Doolittle in a flesh. Bitch, I been a vet, and you ain't even in it yet. Like, where your management, they need to get you in the check. Like, why these upcoming artists be up chucking garbage, no nut busting, I'm too busy up fucking starving. Under 21, but I'm buzzing, coming Carter. My cousin is a shooter, coming guard him. That nigga Jordan, a hard, and he got that rocket on him. I try to calm him, but be careful when you talking to him, nigga. What's up?
If you ain't about that life, it'll test you. That's why I'm studying that text like a jealous ex do. Gotta stay in it, can't play with it. I'm all in, cause they building graves slower than the bodies fall in. I ain't trying to be a gangster or a thug, just a Christian young gunner whose best weapon is love. See, my life defies odds, cause the real recognize real, but the realest will recognize God. I hit the corner for the streets, no cameras, selling hope for the dope, giving Bibles for the hammers. And I'm real from the jump, me changing, that's harder to see than educated reasons on why you voted Trump. I'ma stay for the people till my last day, slow it down and take them to the cross, no more dying the fast way. See, I gotta stay real and stay raw. See, the fakers struggling like Rick Ross getting out that race car. Easy, I can keep going on. Sway, I'm with Sway in the morning. See, I got that beanie on, and I told you I could get it. And I tell you, Jesus Christ is my father. I gotta live it, I gotta spit it, I gotta hit it every time I get it.
If you want, get the pump in. We gon' nothing. These niggas running, no mask. Niggas quit the front end, quit the stunt end, before you get stumped in the nothing.
Sway said,
yeah,
humility will take you real far. And then he brought the hyenas that killed the pride, that killed Scar. If you fake rapping, you should chill, dog. Y'all just cute and stagnant Maseratis with the wheels off.
Okay, you good. King is my favorite movie. He just ruined my childhood.
Yo, give it up for these hyenas, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, man. Hey, listen, I feel, man, thank you. Thank you. We feed off of this. It's nothing like a great sermon. Right?
Yes.
You walk out of church and the preacher's on point and everything they say you can identify with. You feel better when you feel better than you did when you walked in.
Facts.
That's a great sermon. Today, y'all gave us a great sermon. Give these guys a round of applause. Let's go to these phone lines real quick. Let's go to Indiana. Aaron, what up, man? What you want to say?
Yo, Aaron, talk to us.
Hey, what up, y'all? Look, I'm really from Indianapolis. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, baby.
Hey, I'm really from Chicago, but hey, look, hey, man, I was hard, man. I love that.
Wait, appreciate you, bro.
Right.
Hey, look, next time.
You said it, though. All right, cool, man.
If you'd like to make a call,
Oh, damn.
He said, hey, next time.
I want to personally thank God for coming here today, man.
Beats was fire.
Watching your movement, man.
Thank you.
Good to see one of the good ones winning.
No doubt.
Thank you, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's continued success, man, as you climb up these charts with music that you curate. It must feel good.
Yeah, it feels great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really dealt with it yet. But it's pretty cool.
Keep working.
Yeah, man, keep working.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I. Yeah,
that's how you deal with it.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like it just makes me more hungry. The fact that my song is like about to be number 1 on Billboard. And,
Did he?
I think he started on.
Yeah, he pulled it out at the end.
Oh no! I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. It just like makes it like there's a lot of pressure. Like, I never felt pressure before until now because I got to top that and like make better things. So it's just like now I'm just like that's why I'm in the studio like every day. Just trying to make sure I create something.
Just
better
stay
than
true to yourself.
Yeah.
Don't even
That's
create,
facts.
the pressure that's not there.
Yeah.
Right.
People gonna appreciate your aesthetic and gonna appreciate your sound, and that's what you have to do. Don't be in competition with not even yourself. Just keep experiencing, traveling.
Yeah, travel is the best way I like.
Working with different artists, and that's how you continue to gain that wisdom and learn to play more instruments. Do your thing, man. Don't even be in competition with yourself. God is blessing you.
Amen.
Continue to grow.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that's
that.
man-made problems right there.
Word up.
Billboard charts and all that shit.
Yeah.
Gives a fuck, man.
How you dope when you pay
man.
for your Billboard spot?
Some of your dopest music may never chart on Billboard.
Never.
So,
That's true.
Man, just stay great at what you do. And if they recognize it, that's a bonus.
There you go.
If they don't, that's their loss.
That's a fact, man.
Tank. 3, 2, 1.
God.
Wait, no.
Oh, wow.
Later.
No.
Need him another sip.
Okay. Let me get it.
Yeah, let's start this one
Get the
over.
cameras on the other
Some
side
of the
of the
red
room.
bottom.
What are y'all
Some of the
doing?
red bottom.
Camera on the other side of the room.
I'll wave at the camera. I'm waving at the camera for y'all. Distraction City.
What's your
right
social
here.
media, Tank Gord?
My Instagram and Twitter is Prod by Tank, PRODBYTANK.
All right, we'll get it in the end.
That's
Ezri, how can they reach you, man? Thank you for going on and continue to be great.
No doubt.
I appreciate you.
And shout out to your mom. We love your mom.
We do.
Love my
Mom's is a writer.
Yo, it's
Writer.
crazy. My mom went to jail for that BRB video.
What?
Yeah,
How
like that's
so?
how much of a rider, the supporter my mom is. The first time we tried to shoot it, y'all got to go check out the video because it's a crazy video.
Be right back.
Great. I saw it.
Everything.Ezri.com. Appreciate it, bro. And so we had prop guns in the video, blah blah blah. My neighborhood, they know what's going on. They know I'm an artist. They know I shoot videos in the neighborhood and whatnot. But it's just a hot block, so the police just always on high alert. And they just pulled up on us, 13 cars deep from all angles, guns drawn, like get the down, blah 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 blah.
Wow.
And my mom came out like, no, it's just a video, blah 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 blah. They saw we was just using a prop gun, and they still was like, yo, we just caught 13 cars out here. Like, somebody got to go to jail, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
So they took my mom's and they took my homie that had the prop
You
gun
got to
on
go to jail. Somebody got to go to jail because there was a mistake made. But still, somebody got to go to
validate
jail. Because those 13 cars is taxpayers' money.
You got to validate it.
You got to validate.
Facts.
What block and city you live in? Let them know.
I stay in Cleveland. It's my street that I shot that video is called Detroit, 87th in Detroit. Murder block.
Okay.
That's what they call it.
Well, we're going to change all that. Right.
That's
Life
what,
block.
That's what I was trying to do. That's
the
the
life
craziest
block.
part. That's
yeah.
the craziest
The
part.
life block. You can
Tara,
reach.
what's up with your city, Tara?
I forget about the Cleveland thing, but I try to bypass that being a Warriors fan. Give out your social media, man.
Yeah, everything Ezri, everything EZRI. I'm not saying everything is Ezri. I'm saying at everything Ezri.
Okay.
At everything EZRI, everythingezri.com, SoundCloud, search that, all that stuff. YouTube, everything Ezri.
Joe Waters, how can they reach you, man? Give it up for
Good
Joe
job
Waters.
today,
man.
too.
They let him in. Somebody let him in. You see what he did?
Yeah.
He wrecked the living room when he came in, man.
Man. You can follow me at Joe Waters MC. That is JoeWaters MC. I politic with everybody that touches my page. So just touch it. Let me know you following me from Sway, and I got you. I got love for everybody.
Ruin my Lion King experience.
I don't
now this movie too serious. Every time I hear it, I'm gonna think about the bar. Like,
damn. But we do this too, so you guys could, if even if you don't work together, you can make a connection together.
Oh, no, that's done.
Sure. So make sure y'all all network beyond this.
Exactly.
All right,
Indeed, that's done.
Y'all sound good on this beat, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he got a Billboard topping.
What?
This is a Billboard topping producer right here. You know what I mean?
what is that? You got 4 beats? That's the whole EP, right?
There it is, man.
We ain't using those beats. We take those. We'll take those.
Yeah, okay, take them. All right, gentlemen, thank you for coming through. Coming up on the show a little later, we got the New York Kings of Comedy that's going to join us, all 4 of them. Sway in the morning.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.